Last time on And Other Horizons.
We'd left you guys and Avi up in the air. Our clutch. Was it fixed?
So, how does it feel?
It doesn't make any noise.
It was, thanks to Felice and the gang. So we were once again able to hit the road and head into one more region of Italy, one we've been excited about for a long time. We are leaving Campania, heading to Puglia.
Find yourself some shade.
Mostly, apart from this leg. In here, magic is happening.
Beetroot risotto. Proud of this one. It looks so good.
Good morning, horses. Oh, look at the little ones.
It was a perfect Puglian start, the dinner and the morning. We headed to Sant Angelo, a town we'd heard about, but only at the last minute decided to visit. It's known for its church, this church, its assembly room beneath carved into the rock, but we were more interested in this little white town, and the people to be found only by roaming its streets. Around one corner lay Gigi, an excellent and super friendly chef. Gigi, if it all goes wrong in the kitchen, the catwalk is calling. And after walking down some steps, we saw a door. Peering inside, we met Giovanni, a wonderful man and a traditional luthier. We watched him work and chatted away, probably overstaying our welcome. This quattro was his favourite piece. These are his initials. And this was the time when Giovanni's music filled the streets.
Why do you like taking portraits of people as you travel?
I think it kind of forces you to kind of connect more with people, connect more with culture. I think that's one of the best things of travel, is making connections and learning about other cultures.
And before we left, Mon needed feeding. To escape the unbearable heat, we made our way to the shade of Gargano National Park. And in these waters, met some unexpected friends.
Making friends. Oh no.
A wave of tiredness hit us, rushing around fixing issues. We took some rest. But you know us, it didn't last long until the bell rang for our next destination. We were moving to the famous Puglian coast. We found a stunning spot to take a proper rest and enjoy the best of Puglia. spent days here, listening to and watching the ocean, filming our own laundry blowing in the wind, and barbecuing. And enjoying what lay just steps from our front door. Live in the sunshine, swim in the ocean, drink the wild air. This is just what we needed. That and of course a great sunrise. We were fortunate enough to be staying in an area that was surrounded by trabucos, ancient Puglian fishing machines, like this one, although it's seen better days. I don't know much about them, but they made an excellent subject. And I agree with an Italian poet who wants to find them as strange machines similar to giant spiders. He was right. We were settling into the rhythm of Puglia. We were enjoying the coast. But it was time to move on and see what more was in store. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe and follow us to more incredible destinations all over the world. Rather than say anything, I'll just let you enjoy Vieste as we saw it.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm being pretty. Are you recording me? You're taking pictures. And that's how you pour a beer. That was beautiful. Ta-da!
The beach called the next morning, not for sunbathing, but for much needed exercise. It's not something we talked about much in overlanding, but it's hard to find the time or the routine to exercise. So whilst this was for camera, I ran, I promise.
What happened just now?
We've been waiting almost a month?
I think more than a month.
Almost more than a month to get this letter. And this letter means basically we can leave Italy. So we can now book a ferry to Albania.
Yeah.
Oh.
We still had some time to go until we headed over the ocean to Albania. This evening started great. We found an amazing camp spot under the imposing Castel Del Monte. A 13th century citadel and castle situated on a hill in Andria. But then things spiraled out of control. Our drone, low on batteries, which may or may not have been user error, tried to do an emergency landing in the citadel itself. It took some piloting to get it back. And no, I wasn't stressed at all.
That was scary. Coming back.
The story of our lives, the table is set, and let's try to find Cliff. Because he's somewhere out there.
The light was so good, but I needed the drone.
Who knows? He'll be back. Oh yeah, can see him. That is Cliff. He'll be back.
Oh, can't believe the light went that bright. We ran out of drone batteries and then I run around like a headless chicken trying to get something with this. Let's see. The light!
With the stress of the night before compressed under a mountain of bread and cheese, and with a drone fully charged, we headed to the unique city of Matera. Although the charged drone batteries were pretty pointless, as you'll see.
So yeah, just heading out to take some sunset pictures. Just that little buzz of excitement of, oh, what's it going to be like? What are you going to get? So we'll see. Unfortunately, no drone today. The whole area around Matera is a red zone, no fly zone. So gutting, I think it'll be very cool. Yeah, let's see what we get.
The next day started well.
That's breakfast. Not because we are not having enough tomato, right? What is it?
Basically pizza.
For breakfast.
Matera is a city literally carved into the rock. Until the 1950s, this city was one of the poorest in Italy, its population suffering. It's a world away from that today. We visited one of the reconstructed homes. An entire family would live, cook and sleep in this room. It was an incredibly hard life. Their animals would live with them too. Even this shifty donkey. I wouldn't trust him. But the Matera today is an architectural wonder and well worth a visit. There are enough nooks and crannies to keep certain photographers busy for months, if let loose.
So yeah, just stopped at Alta Mura. The whole reason being to get some bread. Walking into town to get some bread. Although we had loads of bread.
Oh my gosh, looks amazing. Look at this crust. Looks amazing. I don't know how to slice this. That would be wow, it's beautiful.
Filled up on bread, we made our way to Gionivassi to find a place to camp.
That moment where you park next to a beach bar on a Friday night, the party starts.
And you realise you are old, so you leave.
I'm not old, you just got to leave so we can actually sleep.
We awoke to serenity, Puglian style. And made our way toward town. We wandered through the town until we came across one of our favourite scenes. An open doorway.
Can I take your portrait? Can I take?
Come on.
After town came the beach. Enough of beach day. We were ready for the sun to do its horizon dance, overlooking a Puglian hotspot. Magical. Tranquil. Just mesmerizing. Really weird morning. Some local kids basically bullying us like we were at school.
Yeah, it felt like school.
Really
yeah.
weird. And I think it's gone from that moment of being so uninspired and unimpressed with humanity to being so impressed by it. There's some locals here and some other tourists, and they've brought us coffee
and pastry,
which looks delicious. And I think just the goodness of humanity lives on.
Always does.
Bye.
Our time in Puglia was quickly coming to an end. We were departing the coast, and this scene, which for us sums up Puglia. Magical, tranquil, mesmerising. But, as tourism increases, we fear that soul is being overshadowed. We'd made it to perhaps the most romantic of Puglia's towns.
We are doing photo shoot. I had to look fancy. It's the only fancy. close to him. Ish.
That's right. We decided to try and be proper Instagrammers for a morning. We had fun, but honestly, it didn't feel very us. But let us know how we did. That was it. Time to head to our final Italian camp spot. But not that way. That's a dead end. High in the Puglian hills, surrounded by olive trees, we were treated to a magical sunset. And a magical sea right on our doorstep.
This is our last night in Italy, and very nice sunset today. Tomorrow we are going to Albania.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
We are going. Follow me. Over there, over the ocean.
Yeah. You won't like your hair.
Good night, Italy. We were leaving. We were visiting a new country. We're making the next step on this journey.
On the way to our last town in Italy. Where are we going?
Brindisi!
What happens in Brindisi?
We leave Italy after 2 months.
What's up?
What's with the cool outfit?
It's a new top. I don't and I'm quite clumsy. I loved Italy. It was lovely to be here for almost 2 months, but this was like the right time to go somewhere else. Albania.
So now we sit and wait. I'm not quite sure what time we're going to board. We've been told now, we've been told 2 hours, but it's always the way with these things. So yeah, we're just going to sit around, maybe play some games and just wait to be called.
We're killing time.
How?
Town.
How's the game going?
Awesome.
She was losing very badly. Last little film, how far we moved.
Less than a car.
It's a good system.
What's going on?
Ridiculousness.
We had, I think, full controls, passport controls and all types of controls, and then we finally arrived to the ship to hear that it wasn't the right one. So now we are driving all the way back and getting to the right one.
sitting 20 meters from the boat, and it's midnight, and we were meant to sail at midnight. We sat and watched lorry Tetris. It was impressive. And then finally, we were boarding. We were driving on for our overnight ferry to Albania. When we woke up, we'd be across the Adriatic. So long Italy. In our 2 months here, we don't feel we've seen Italy, but rather many Italys, and there's many more to see. But the sun is setting on our time in Italy, at least for now. In fact, it's time for another horizon.